Beep beep, what is up ninjas? My name is Semworld and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to sound like Cura. Now I don't know how to say his name. I think it's Cura, La Cura, or Culo. It's one of these, but you know, let me know in the comments below, how do you say his name, because I do not know. Now in order to sound like Cura, you got to look like him, so make sure to cop a black crew neck or v-neck, get a little bit of muscle, get a tan, and get some protein powder so you can get those muscles, because half of us are fat and then the other half is just sticks. You know, you guys look like a fucking twig, but it's okay, you know, because we're here together, fam, making some good music for people to play out and get some ladies dancing. Am I right? What? Bam. Alright guys, so we're gonna be using the brand new Cell Recordings pack for this one, and I hope that you guys see how valuable it is. It's gonna be $20 this fucking week. It's as cheap as it gets, guys. All the other packs were $35, this one's $20, and I think this one is one of the better ones out of them all. Thanks to Cell Recordings and Wanda for helping me out with this one, and let's get straight into this tutorial. Bam.
Alright ninjas, so here we are inside of Ableton. I've set up a little bit of a sample track here for you guys. This is the way it's gonna sound like, and yes, that's my reggae vocals there.
Fuck that weed, girl, smoke that weed, that's some powerful weed, it's time to get down.
So I don't want to blow any ears, guys, but we're gonna have a kick from the Cell Revolution pack. It's some mass fire right there, some crowd effects from Vent on the sides, and now this technique can be heard in Kevil's new track with Robin Falcon. I think that's his name, Falcon Punch, baby. And it's called Cartel. It can also be heard in some of Ollie James stuff, and it can be heard in a lot of Cura stuff. And I think Cura was the first guy to do it. That's why I'm revealing his secret. Now, but it's very simple, guys. You know, I was trying to figure out how the fuck do I get that sound until I finally realized it's actually just the MIDI. So we are going to be putting this, and it's going to go like this here. Let's put it up in volume, actually to the top. Just do it there. And let's make sure Lead Instinct is the one we're going to be using from the Cell Revolution pack. And then we're going to hit it with the F over here. And then we're going to hit it with another F. Now, usually you're going to be going to the 5th note in the scale. So if you're in F minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's usually going to work more in the 5th note. The reason for this is because you have that half step up here, and you're usually going to land on a black note. In G minor, it's D to D sharp, and it gives really nice effect. Now, the effect is very simple. It's going to be just duplicating something like this. So we're going to move this over here, actually. We're going to go to C here. And there you go. We're going to have that kind of effect there. Cura does it a lot. And then let's do one more here. And then we're going to hit it with some C's here. And I think that's going to... So you can see how it works. And then from there, I think duplicate that. You know, not here, but... You know, you get that effect. Now, the effect is cool. I'm not trying to show you guys, you know, how to copy the song like the MIDI completely, but at least, you know, my goal is for you guys to understand how this effect works, and you can probably use it in future bass or another genre of music. You know, a lot of people look at my tutorials, they're like, oh, he's teaching how to make big room, but if you were a smart producer, you'd be like, oh, he's teaching these techniques that I can apply in my own music, because a lot of people making future bass are not looking at big roomish tutorials in some way. So it's a cool little technique to have, and it does give it that nice little wiggle. So it's gonna sound like... Whoa, I fucked that up. All right, give me a sec here. Yeah, it's gonna be there. And then we're gonna have this actually move this way. All right. And then, you know, the drop usually repeats, and, you know, it follows that pattern. But this is cool because let's say you have a melody. Like, let's go into Cell Recordings and find, like, a little drop melody that we can probably use here. We're going to have MIDI in the pack. And let's see if we can find something cool where we can apply it. And, you know, those are grooves. Nah. All right, so here we go. We got this one, right? So now what I'm going to do is grab the MIDI. I'm going to lower it down to F. And now here you can see it sets me up perfectly for that effect, because as you guys know, the effect, you know how to do it. It's just back and forth there. So we can do this here. And then here we go again. And then if we have this now, again, this is just doing it on the spot for you. Get down. And then you go, there's the effect. Now let's do this one more time with one other effect, and we'll be in another MIDI. So let's find it one that... I know there's a good... Alright, let's use this one here. It's actually a really cool melody. So instead of, you know, here, we can maybe do that effect here. And see if that works here. And again, it has to be shorter here, so let's do that. Now, there's going to be a lot of notes here, so it might sound a bit weird, but the effect is still going to work because, again, we understand the Cura effect, why it works, and that's because it's a lot of MIDI notes. That's a little bit too much, actually, so let's ease up on that. It's going to be 1/32 there. There we go. Let's see if this is going to work. And there we go. And then we can try it again. You know, it usually works for longer sustained notes. That's one thing I've been noticing. But and there it is. And then let's see if this works here. Make sure we're in the key of F. I think we are. No, we're not. So let's bring it down to F. And now we're going to have this.
Get down. Smoke that weed, that's some fuck that weed. Smoke that weed, that's some motherfucking weed. It's time to get down.
So you guys can see the effect works in that context. Now, I know the mix sound isn't all that great because we're not making a mix tutorial for this. This is just the idea that this little effect you can apply on music to make it a little bit more interesting. Anyways, ninjas, I hope this is helpful. I hope this helps you guys out. If you guys want to support the channel, as always, Soul Revolution is there ready to take your sound to a whole new level, especially if you're making this type of music. Peace out, ninjas. Take care and have an amazing day. Bam, bam.
Smoke that weed, smoke that weed, that's some smoke that weed. Let's get down. Well,